Today, we're diving into a critical issue that's been flying under the radar: corporate political donations after the January 6th Capitol attack. Buckle up, because this is a tale of promises made and, for the most part, broken. In the aftermath of January 6th, hundreds of corporations vowed to take a stand for democracy. They pledged to halt donations to the 147 members of Congress who voted to overturn the 2020 election. This was seen as a principled stand for democratic values. Sounds good, right? Well, here's where it gets messy. Fast forward 4 years, and guess what? Most of these corporations have quietly resumed donations to those same election deniers. Let's talk specifics. Amazon initially suspended contributions in January 2021, saying they needed to evaluate the actions of these members. But by September 2022, Amazon was back in the game, donating significant sums to election deniers and Trump-aligned committees. Their reasoning? Their policy was never meant to be permanent, and Amazon's not alone. AT&T resumed contributions just 35 days after their pledge. Over time, they've donated over $1 million to members of Congress who sought to overturn the 2020 election. So much for standing up for democracy, huh? But it's not all bad news. A handful of companies have actually kept their promises. Farmers Insurance, Airbnb, Expedia Group, Nike, Clorox, and Lyft have refrained from donating to election deniers, citing democratic principles as their reason. Farmers Insurance condemned the violence and hateful rhetoric of January 6th and has stuck to their no-donation policy. Airbnb took additional steps by banning individuals involved in the insurrection. That's some serious commitment to their values. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: corporate backtracking. Supporters of the initial pledges argue that resuming donations undermines trust and prioritizes corporate interests over democratic integrity. Critics, on the other hand, see these reversals as a pragmatic response to the political landscape, where influence is key to corporate strategies. This selective adherence to pledges highlights broader concerns about corporate accountability and the influence of money in politics. It's a stark reminder that actions speak louder than words, and, in this case, many corporations have shown their true colors. So, what do you think? Should corporations be held accountable for breaking their promises, or is this just the way the political game is played? For more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter,